Do you love to cross stitch or diamond paint? Or maybe it's a craft that you want to learn how to do. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you. Y'all, I was struggling to get my normal intro words out of my mouth just now. It took me quite a few tries to finally get there. Anyway, today's video is about a cross stitching and diamond painting company. The name of this company is NewCraftDay. I have done videos on this company in the past, and I have shown you the things that I have gotten from them. And y'all, if you're a cross stitcher or diamond painting, they have amazing products. I love this company. Now, one thing I do want to mention about this company, they are outside of the United States. So shipping is a little slower, but that runs with the course of being outside of the United States. But considering that they are pretty quick on shipping, I'd say normally I get my packages from them within a week and a half, no more than 2 weeks. So, like I said, they are quick when it comes to that. So, I'm going to pull up their website for y'all, show y'all around a bit. That way, y'all get to know more about NewCraftDay. All right, here is their website. All right, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Oops. I'm going to scroll down a little bit so y'all can kind of see some of the products that they carry. Just to maybe something catches your eyes as I'm scrolling. Because for me, those dogs in that red Christmas truck is catching my eyes. And when you order from them, it can be hard to choose because there's, if you're like me, you're going to find so many products that you want. Okay, let's get back to the top. All right, you'll see at the top of their website, they have some tabs. Right where my mouse pointer is on, that's where you can find their new arrivals. It's broken up down here. Diamond painting new arrival, cross stitch new arrival. Then maybe you want to know what's popular, what's hot. Here's a tab for best selling, and that too, they break it down, diamond painting and cross stitching. So if your interest lies with diamond painting, go just a little over to the right to that tab, and that's where you find their diamond painting products. And even here they break it down in different groups like cartoon, characters, letters, landscape, etc. But say you're looking for something specific and you're not finding that way. Up here you have your search bar. You can search there. Say you're looking for gnomes, just type gnomes in. Maybe it's angels, type angels, or cats, type cats. All right. So back to those tabs. Go over a little more to the right, a little to the right, to the right, to the right. This is where you find your cross stitching stuff. And again, they break it down. And you will also find on their website, they have tools to go along with diamond painting and cross stitching. And if you're a scrapbooker, here's some products they carry to do with scrapbooking. And if you're into epoxy mold, they have a section for that. And if you don't know what that is, I just clicked on the link, and here is a few of their products. So that's what epoxy mold is. Okay. Let's get back to the home screen. And like here, you have more links. See right, oops. See right here is where you can find tools for like cross stitching and diamond painting. So that just kind of lets you know how to navigate around their site. Now we're going to get into what I recently received in the mail from them. And I'm going to first share it from their website. Then I'm going to get into more details about each thing I got. And there will be a teachable moment that has to do with knitting on this video. And I kind of got into this on a video I recently did. And I told y'all I would get into this more. This is a video where you'll find that. All right. So now I'm going to pull up the first thing. Okay. This is some Incaps that I recently got. Incaps are used in knitting, and they are your friend to prevent dropped stitches, which is something nobody likes when it comes to knitting. Even experienced knitters do not like dropped stitches. And if you're wanting to try to learn how to knit, or you're a beginner at knitting, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because beginners, that's your time that you struggle with drop stitches the most. And the more you knit, the more you learn how to do things to prevent them from happening. But even an experienced knitter still gets drop stitches occasionally. All right. So that is the first goodie. All right. Next, I want to show you the diamond painting I got from them. And I don't know if y'all are like me, but I love sunflowers. They are my favorite flower. Also, and I've kind of mentioned this earlier on this video, I love that red Christmas truck that you see at Christmas time with the Christmas tree in it. And there's other aspects outside of Christmas that I love, that old-timey truck look. And this is an example. It's not the red truck, but isn't that truck just gorgeous? And those sunflowers. When I saw this, I had to have this diamond painting. All right. And the final thing that I received from them, let me get that up, is this beach turtle cross-stitch canvas bag. And this right here, I was so excited about when I found this. And I'll be talking more about this in just a bit. But right now, I just mostly wanted to show you better what the product looked like that I got from them. And I will have NewCraftDay store link and all of these product links in the description box of this video. My description box, you will find a lot of information in. Okay, for this portion of the video, I will need to have my green screen off because with using a green screen, it filters out anything green. And there's stuff that I'm going to be sharing with y'all that has green in it. Okay, these, let's see, let me put them as close to the camera as I can. Okay, these are those end caps that I shared with y'all. They're just fun little end caps with hands. All right, and here comes my knitting teachable moment. Okay, so this is a beanie where I'm using end caps. And I love these end caps compared to the end caps I usually use because the end caps I have easily fall off. These, look at this, they're harder to get off. Like I'm pulling and it's not coming off. These are good quality end caps. Because one thing that tends to happen, they pop off. And these stitches fall off your needles. And if you can catch it before it goes too far, sometimes it can fall off. And you see how it's off my needle? I can just put it right back on there. No damage done. But if this drops down, it just continues to get worse and worse. And there are ways to fix it. And especially when you're dealing with stockinette or garter stitch, the fix is easy. Now, if you're doing lace work, it's complicated. And I don't even truly know how to fix it. When it comes to lace work, it's best to use lifelines. Lifelines protect your work, but you're still going to have to frog, and it's time consuming and knitting to frog. But at least the lifeline, you do it every so many rows, and then you're only going to have to frog that amount of rows and redo that amount of rows instead of the whole project. And when you're close to finishing and you make a boo-boo, you do not want to have to frog the whole thing. All right. So that, my friends, is a teachable moment. All right. Where my diamond kit? Sorry, bear with me. My desk here is way too small. There's not enough room on it. So sometimes it's a juggling act when I film from here. But anytime like I have to pull up websites, I prefer filming from my computer. Or if I'm well, pictures, it depends. It depends on how I do the video. All right. Come out, come out. Yes, I talk to things. All right. So this is the material you do your diamond painting on. This right here. Okay. And y'all got a better view of what it looks like when I pulled it up from the website. Okay. These, my friends, are your drills. You use this to make your project. Let's see it. Okay, you can kind of see see what it looks like better, like this. Let me go the other. But yes, these are your drills. And you'll see with diamond painting, you have what's called either a full or partial drill. And what that means is full drill is when every piece of the project you use a drill on. I personally think it looks better. Partial drills will be where you have like the pattern and certain ports you use drills on and other ports you do not. That is what a partial drill is. You will also see round and square drills. And basically, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. Round is shaped like a circle, square is shaped like a square. And that's these things. All right. The way that you attach your drills, I'm teaching y'all how to diamond paint, kind of. All right. Can I get this to open? Ever find when you ever try to open something quickly, it seems like it takes longer to open it? All right. This is the tray that you use. And you can get better quality containers, glue, pins. All right. This little like reddish color square, that is your glue. This is your pin. And what you do is you have your drills in this little tray. You take your pin and there's like a little layer over it. You got to peel that off. But you dip your pin in the glue like this. Then you go to your tray, pick up the drill that you need, just kind of like that. It'll become attached to your pin. Then you find, like, you got to make sure you're using the right color and everything. But where that color needs to go, you find that spot on the pattern where you do your work, and you just kind of press it down. Now, sometimes you got to play with it to get it kind of properly centered, but that's really all there is to diamond painting. And diamond painting is, it's similar to cross stitching in a sense if you're a cross stitcher. Like the patterns are set up more that way, where it's color coded and you have a symbol for the codes, and it'll tell you what number you need with the, by the code. And if you notice on here, that number is on the drill packaging. And that, my friends, is really all there is to diamond painting. It's not a hard hobby to learn. Okay, so the final thing I need to show y'all is the tote bag, the cross stitching one. And like I said, this I was very excited about. When I actually got it, I'll have to admit that I was a little disappointed, but it's actually not NewCraft's fault. It's because I didn't read enough about the product, and it was on their website. The reason that I'm just disappointed. All right. All right. It's a tote bag. And that's one thing about cross stitching that some of y'all may not know. that you can do a cross stitching design to put it like on a tote bag like this, or like even a shirt. There's like a special Ada cloth that you can buy. All right, let me kind of get inside. See, this is kind of the pattern. And I know in some way I got to kind of like iron it onto the cloth, which I'm going to have to do some figuring out on some of this stuff. And that is one thing from what I've looked over, I don't feel like the instructions are very clear with how to put the bag together. And since I didn't do enough reading, I didn't realize that I would have to do some sewing of the seams, and that's what makes me disappointed. Uh, um, the thing is, I haven't sewed since like home ec class in high school. And even then, I only learned a little about sewing. Is it something that I would love to learn more about? Sure. I'd love to learn more about sewing. And it's something that I do feel like I can learn how to do. But what I did learn, I am very rusty. Very, very rusty. Hmm. That was at over 20 years ago, closer to 30 years ago, that I've touched a sewing machine. And I have considered purchasing a sewing machine, but I don't want to make a big purchase like that unless I know that I will get use out of it, that I will actually use it. And that I haven't gotten my answers on, I guess you could say. So that's something I'm still pondering over. But I do have to admit, I would love to be able to make tote bags. Like people like Jane with Scraptastic Yarn and KrystalTheYarnyChicken&CrazyCatLady, who recently started sewing tote bags. And there's others out there that do too. I'm jelly of y'all. When it comes to that, I see y'all tote bags and I'm back here drooling. Um, so that is something I really want to be able to make, because I use a lot of tote bags. Like I mentioned in a recent video, you can never have too many tote bags. So those are my reasons for how I feel on that. All right. So this is all the floss that you will need for making your stitches. And at first, I didn't think it was separated by color, which would have been a disappointment for me. But it is actually separated by color. They just did it in a different way than the cross stitching kits I've gotten from them in the past. But it is separated by color, so they make your life easier here. All right. And like right here is a picture of the design. And I don't know about y'all, but I love sea turtles. And really, I love like ocean scenery, coral. I think it's beautiful. So let me know if you're a sea turtle, ocean scenery lover in the comments. All right. So like I was saying, right here is where you have your instructions. Not very detailed. And here's the pattern too. So that's basically what the kit entails. Now, another thing too, I was kind of hoping the tote bag was more of a better quality material. From what I'm seeing of it, it feels a little more flimsy than tote bags that I normally purchase or that I get type thing. Now I may change my mind after I actually make this, and this is something that I do actually want to try to make time for to make. I gotta find a way to fit it in. I don't know when it will happen or when I will get it finished, but I do definitely want to make that bag because I was so excited about that bag. But yes, my friends, that is what I have to share with y'all today. So, oh, I'm almost forgetting to mention one thing that I'm supposed to mention to y'all. All right, if you use my discount code, you can get a 10% off on your orders with NewCraftDay. And my code is, and this will also be in the description box of the video so you can see just how you need to have it typed. It's JAS 10. JAS is all in caps. And it's the initials for just another stitch. And then it's the number 10, not 10 spelled out. But all that will be in the description box. All the important info will be there. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope y'all learned something today. And I hope everyone is having a fabulous yarny day. Be the light and always remember, be the best sparkly you that you can be. And be cool and be kind. Bye.